Okay, today I want to talk to you guys about your fundraising strategy. All right. I want to talk to you about your fundraising strategy. One of the things that we talk about often is making sure that your organization is planning, not just planning for what's in front of you, but planning for what is to come, planning for what are my anticipated expenses. Therefore, then planning what are my anticipated revenue, right? You are projecting. Your role as the president of the organization is not just to run the here and now. It is also to plan, to prepare, to be strategically positioned to be able to continue to execute. All right. What I find is that a lot of organizations start your nonprofit businesses really focused on what's in front of you, focused on this is what I want to do to get started. This is what I want to do to begin. But you are not preparing, you're not anticipating, um, you're not projecting of how what you have started is going to grow. Okay, you're in the now. When you are walking in vision, you are the leader, you are the visionary, you are the one that sees where the organization is going, right? You see the growth, you see what the expansion of the program is, you see the reach that your organization can have. And so being able to not just operate in the what I started or what I want to do, your job as the president, as the CEO, as the founder is also to see what's next, right? How are we going to grow? How are we going to have the resources? What kind of relationships are we going to need? Where are the spaces that we fit in? Who is it that we need to be connected to? Am I making sense? That's your job as the president, is to see, foresee, plan for the organization's growth and sustainability. Okay. I just want to take that veil of what do I do next? What do I do next? It begins with you seeing. It begins to you seeing clearly, this is what we're doing. This is how we're going to do it. And after we do this, what's next? Right? So you are planning in the next 30 days, in the next 60 days, in the next 90 days, in the next 6 months, in the next year. That if your program says, Jen, I want to start serving single moms, right? I want to start serving single moms, and I want our program to begin with financial literacy. I want our program to begin with helping these mothers put together a budget, helping them to understand how to live within that budget, right? The next phase of that would be now, Jen, I want to help them to now get mentors. I want to help them now to create a savings. You don't have to do everything all at once. You've got to be able to strategically plan, strategically see, strategically put in position the growth of the organization. And that begins with seeing these are our current expenses. Okay. This is what it costs for our program to do this program, to do our activities right now. This is what it costs. Now, if I want to add mentors, if I want to add another element to it, I've got to foresee how much is that going to cost so that you can now begin to plan generating the revenue so that when that expansion comes, the revenue is there. But what I find is that people are just right in the now. Let me add this. Let me add this. Let me add this. Let me do this. Let me do this. There's no planning for revenue. Therefore, there is no revenue. And now we're not able to sustain that growth. We're not able to show impact for that growth. I always say, whatever you're doing now, do it to the best results you can get. Prove that what you're doing now works before you start adding more to it. Before you start putting more to it. Why? Because the more you add, that increases your what? Expense. The more you do is going to cost you more money. right? Let me add this. Let me add diapers. Let me add, I'm not talking about you, Crystal. Let me add,
Look, I'm doing better. Better with that activity. We're gonna get that.
I'll
You
second
got
it,
to
Jen.
stop.
I'll
I
second
was
it
just
on this
looking at
Monday.
you.
I'll second
I'm
it.
not talking about you though. You reformed. That ain't you no more. I get you. I get you.
Not
Okay.
anymore. Not
Not
anymore.
anymore. Not anymore. My point is this: don't add things to your program just because it feels good. Not that feeling good is okay, but the more you add, it costs more money. And to your donor and to your funder, they're like, well, tell me how successful is this? Before you ask me for more money, show me what my previous investment got me. Show me what I invested in last time. What's the result of that before you start saying, I want to grow, I want to do more, I want to do more. Okay. So putting the budget together of saying, this is how much it's going to cost our organization from now to the end of the year, or now and the beginning of the first quarter, right? So you got January, February, March. That means the money that is needed for January needs to be coming in now, on top of the money that you need from now to the end of the year, right? You need to have program between now and the end of the year. So you've got September, October, November, December, 4 months. Now that's money to the end of the year, but you also need money from January to March. So the monies that you are raising now are positioning you to implement what you're doing to the end of the month, and positioning you to go into the new year continuing able to do the program. But what I find is I only do what I can afford to do within this cup to do. I don't know where the next money's coming from. I don't know what's coming after that. Why? Because I didn't envision it. If I didn't envision it, that means what? I didn't plan for it. I didn't anticipate it. I did not put the things that are in place. What are the things that are in place? Doing the grant writing, doing the relationship building, making the ask, letting people know the success of your work, marketing the value of what you do. You're not communicating about your past success, and on the basis of your past success, letting them know that with these added revenues, or this is our goal going into next year, you're bringing your donors and your funders along to say, oh my gosh, this is really working. But if all we talk about is what we need, what we need, what we need, what we gonna do, what we gonna do, what we gonna do, but we cannot share and show result. We can't prove that their investment is really making a difference. Why do people give to our organizations? Because they want to make a difference. Then what is our job? To share with them the difference that they help us make. But if we're not making a difference, or we don't know the difference, and all we know is the activities that we want to do, that's the difference. And activity are two different things. They don't care nothing about these activities. They want to know, what is the result of what we do? What is the outcome of what we do? What difference was made through my contribution, right? That's what we're communicating. That's what we're highlighting. That's what we're sharing. Now, for those that say, well, Jen, I'm a brand new organization, I haven't made a difference yet. Jen, I'm a brand new organization, we're just getting started. You then begin to speak about what? The future. You then begin to speak about the goals. Our goal going into this program is that we're going to serve 20 individuals. At the end of this 6-week program, this is how their lives are going to be changed. This is going to be the result of our work. We have a goal, and this is how we're going to evaluate that. You're building trust on your ability. Now, what happens at the end of that 6 weeks or 8 weeks or the end of the program? You let them know, we are able and happy to report that the success of our program is this. At the end of our 8-week program, we not only serve 20, we serve 25. We had to turn people away. Why? Because we didn't have enough resources. There were so many people that we now have to plan a second round to accommodate the need, which is so great. But we rely on our community because we can't do this work alone. Am I making sense in what I'm saying? So I want to get you all out of the program mindset and into the president's mindset. Your job as the president is to anticipate. Your job as the president is to project. Your job as the president is to prepare. Now that includes who? The people that are not in the organization, because our contributions, like with any business, comes from outside. So that means I've got a plan. What am I talking about? What am I conveying? What am I showing? What am I marketing? Who is it that I am being in front of? Are you doing that work? Are you planning the work that's going to generate trust, credibility, and revenue? With the trust and with the credibility, the person that gave you the one-time donation is likely to give you a second gift, likely to give you a third gift. Now, if they've given you 2 or 3 gifts, they're likely to become a monthly donor. But if you cannot show them the result of your work, all you can talk about is your passion, what you want to do. No mission accomplished, no need described, just what I want to do. No, you've got to be able to build trust with their money, that their investment in what you do is the right investment. That together we are helping people get jobs. Together we are helping people to get affordable housing. Together we are. You're talking about the tangible return on that investment. Now, this is the opportunity that you and your board have, right? For those of you that are building board growth, for those of you that are building board members, you are building them based upon their ability, their interest in helping you achieve the plan for the organization. That's the role of the board. The role of the board is not just to be on the board. The role of the board is to ensure that you and they together are creating the reach, sharing the viability, the visibility, the credibility in the community. So who are the people that are helping you? Those that have a reach, those that have connections, those that are comfortable with, those that are willing to, those that are excited about sharing with others the importance of this work. That's how we raise money, right? So you can't do it all alone. I was talking to a person earlier today who called me and they were saying, Jen, I need money. They said, I can't grow my business because my wife and I are doing everything. Hear me now. My wife and I are doing everything. And because my wife and I are doing everything, we're mowing the lawn, we're doing the raking, we're doing the bagging of the leaves, we're doing everything. Now there is no one out there marketing. There's no one bringing in the revenue. There's no one building relationships. There's no one getting new clients. There's no one out there setting up the future of the organization because we're so busy doing the raking, doing the bagging, doing the sweeping, doing the stuff. And by the time we finished all that, then we're tired and there's no build. I said, the only way that you can build your business is to get more clients. Oh, we can't do that because we got to do the raking, we got to do the bagging, we got to do the work. That's where many of you guys are. I can't go out and do this because I got to do this program. I can't do the fundraising. I can't do the building relationships. I can't because I'm so busy doing this program. Well, the only way that you can grow this program is doing the work that's going to bring in more supporters, more donors. So how do we break that? Somebody has to do that work, period. Money is not the issue because you had money. You've been funding it by yourself. You got money. It's not money. But the only way that you can grow is if you, the president, are not bogged down doing the licking and the labeling and the stampling and the carrying and the picking it up and the taking them over here and let me go to the store and oh wait, I forgot this. Let me bag it up. Let me run to the Dollar Tree. Let me do all the things. But who is running the business? Nobody's running the business. Money's not going to solve that. You get that check for $5,000, you go right down to the Dollar Tree. Now I'm broke again. You get that check for $5,000, you go right back to the dollar, and now I'm broke again. Who is focused on the future of the business? Now, it's a catch-22. Particularly if you're like, well, Jen, I'm doing everything by myself. The quickest way to get out of that is start sharing result. Start sharing why what you do is important to attract those that are interested in that, to either give, to donate, to volunteer. It's going to be work. You're doing work already. It's going to be a different kind of work. It's going to be a work that may be outside of your current passion, but I promise you with everything in me, y'all trust me, listen, I promise you with every ounce of my being that when you are able to share results, y'all are going to be addicted to sharing results. You are going to be addicted to celebrating the success of your mission being accomplished. You're going to want everyone to know that what you do works. I want you to see it. I want you to talk about it. I want you to embrace the future of your organization. Because too many of you all are right here in the present. Oh, I got to do this. On Saturday, I got to do this. And then I got to prepare for next Saturday. And then I got to prepare the program for next Saturday. And then after that, I got to get this. I got to get the snacks. And then I got to go do for the program. But without that structure for the organization, I've got to go make this call. I've got to schedule this meeting. I've got to have this conversation. I've got to make this introduction. I've got to follow up on this prospective donor that I talked to. I've got to get my board in place and I've got to train them about the plan for the organization. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to happen overnight. Getting board members and you don't want it to. Have you all ever had to go to a job interview and then you get in the job interview and they said, well, you know, we got a couple of other candidates, so we're going to need to bring you back in for another conversation. We don't know. We want to bring you back in for another conversation. And you're like, just give me the job already. But the company is saying, we just want to make sure we're making the right decision. Why? Because it costs more money. It costs more money and it takes more time to have to keep doing it over. Jen, I got them on my board, but they're not working, so we had to replace them. Jen, I had some board members, but they didn't work out, so I had to go and replace them. Jen, I found some people who said they was going to be on my board, but they're not helping me, so now I got to go out and replace them. It takes more time. Right? So you are looking for people who are aligned with your mission. Who's on that list? Who are the people that have some experience in this work? Who's on that list? If you don't say, Jen, I don't have anybody on my list. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody, Jen. I just don't know anyone. The only way to get out of that is to go out in the community and start meeting people. That's the only way out of that. A period can't be behind that sentence. I don't know anybody, period. That can't be the end. It has to be, that means I'm not in the circle. I'm not currently within the acquaintance, or I don't know anybody that knows anybody that can make the introduction. But what I can tell you is this: when you get out there and start talking about the need, when you get out there and start aligning your conversation with others that are also in the arena of the audience that you serve, that's how you meet people. Going where the decision makers are, going and being a part of the conversations that are being had about the audience that you're serving, showing up as the president and not I have a program. You are in the room with decision makers. You are a decision maker. You're the president. This is a peer-to-peer conversation. This is a peer-to-peer conversation. I'm the president of my company too. I had somebody call me the other week and say, I want to talk to the president of your company. I don't like the way you talk to people. I want to talk to the president. I said, and I am. That's me. Ain't nobody above me. Ain't nobody gonna check me. It's me. It's still me. Now what? You can't tell on me. It's my company. I want you all to walk as if it's your company. This is not your program. All right, what did you hear me say? What did you hear me say?
It's my company. But no, on a serious note, yes, with that mindset going into those rooms, we have to show up. We have to get into those rooms where the decisions are being made, showing up as the president, getting out of the day-to-day and understanding that we are the president, not the program coordinator. That's going to stick with me forever. And that's what keeps me going. But yes, moving like the president is what is really sticking with me, and it's cementing, Miss Jen. It's cementing. I can tell just the way my walk is different. It's been different.
That's good. That's good. Who else?
For me, and I had this realization last week too. I deal with the spirit of rejection, and I know that Nefertari, I think I say your name, was talking about it last week. So I had to go look at my own self, and I was looking at my personal life, and I was like, oh, but you got some problems here. And so like you said, putting myself in the mind frame of the president, like I'm not like putting that stuff like in the trash. I'm processing it. But while I'm processing that, I have to tell myself, okay, that's processing, but you have a role to do. And I think that because I've never seen anybody do this before, nobody that I know that's close to me, it's intimidating, you know. But then I had to get up in the morning and I had to tell myself, I got to get dressed. You know, I'm the president. The president don't just look like anything. And I know that some people think that's artificial, but for me, that makes me feel good. It makes me know that I'm important, that I have a job and a role to do. I have to dress the part because I'm an actor. So when an actor, you enroll, you have to dress that part. And so for me, that helps me. And that helps me get in the mindset that I am the president, right? And then one of the things that I'm trying to make sure that I establish is the difference between the activities and the impact. So when you were talking, I was thinking about, okay, we were doing activities, but like I need to be able to differentiate, like you said, both of those. And I'm not sure if I'm doing that correctly. Because I do want to tell people what my program is about. Because I know once I get it, I mean, I can run with the script. and I can modify it. But if I'm unclear on my script, then then I'm nervous and I'm all over the place, and I don't want to be put together. So oh, sorry, I was reading comments too. But anyway, so for me, I'm gonna try to sum it up because I think I had to process that too. Being in the mindset of the president, continuously being in the mindset and setting aside time as that person to call, make the call, go in the community and talk to people. And then also separating my activities from, I guess, the program or the impact that I make, so I can share the results. Because even though I'm just starting, I actually do have some results. They may not be big, but if I had more, like you said, it could be bigger. So, but I don't know how to differentiate the program or the activities. Like, I don't know how to do that right now. But I'm probably going to re-listen to this because I missed some stuff from the beginning. But I'm done.
All right. Let me say this. Bella is making a point where she says it takes a lot to go before people and ask for help. Now, I feel that that is a comment that's real. Let me just acknowledge that it's a very real feeling. However, I think it's misplaced because of this. The people that need our program need our help. I'm going to say that again. The people that need our program need our help. And if we limit the help to only what's within our hands to do, my money, my time, I can't do more than, and we sit in a seat as the president to reach the community, that's the basis of our business. Our business is help. We're in the business of help. And it's not our business. Now, that's the killing part. It's not even ours. So we are not asking for help. We are asking on behalf of the community because we are a community-based business. That when we get the help that we need as an organization to lead the change and the help of those that we're serving, it helps who? The community. So it's not, we're rejected. We're never rejected when we have something of value. It just may be that they don't like what we have. That's okay. That doesn't diminish our value. Just because a person makes a decision to say, well, let me think about it, that has nothing to do with our value. We're not begging for help either. The help isn't coming for us. We sit at the tables, we have the conversations, we have the reach, we have the influence, we have the connections to get the help. And the truth is this, if we don't get the help, then there's no way we can help this group. Then we're in the way. We're in the way of help. You know what I'm saying? We're in the way of help because our missions matter. Our missions talk about helping, changing, transforming. And if we feel some kind of way about asking for help to help others, then we shouldn't be in this business. Now, that's me talking to the president. Okay, that's just me talking to the president. I get it. But again, I'm not in this for the emotion. I didn't start it because of the emotion. So I can't connect to the emotion. And I'm not going to let you either. How about that? I don't know how to connect to the emotion because it was my job. I had no emotion. They didn't care if I was scared or not. I didn't need to care if I was scared or not either because I needed to get that paycheck every 2 weeks. I said, well, let me just do this thing afraid then because I got bills to pay. I got bills to pay and I need this job. So let me go out here and do this thing because it's my job. But for many of you, you are too close. You're too close. You're too close. You're too emotionally invested. You're not thinking of it from a business perspective. You're thinking of it from a personal perspective. The business doesn't belong to you. It's not yours. When you retire, somebody else is going to take this vision and keep it going. It's not yours. Now, I can say that all day. Hey, sir, I see you. I woke up thinking about you. I said, now Kelvin's going to make me fly somewhere. And when I show up, it's going to be all bad. You understand? It's going to be all bad. I woke up this morning. I said, I've gotten on planes before. You understand? I have shown up and said, what's the problem? What do we need to talk about? Okay? I've done it.
I had to come over for a second.
I have
my
done
God.
it. I swear I woke up this morning. I say, I'm going to give Kelvin one more day. And then I'm going to show up. He's going to be like, oh. Glad to see you, sir. Glad to see you.
I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow, family. I'll be back
All right.
tomorrow.
All
Okay.
right. All right.
All right. Yeah. Oh man. Thank you.
You're welcome, dear. This is the thing, y'all. You are in a position to carry out a vision for others. If you believe in the word, the vision was given to Joseph, but not for Joseph, but for others. You understand? You all are making it about you, and that's not what the vision is for. It is not for you. You've got to separate what is yours to do, which is running the organization, fulfilling the mission of the organization, ensuring that the organization has the resources that it's needed, right? Grow the organization so that you can grow the organization. You are the visionary. Now, again, if you started this thing because of your passion for the program, then you should not be in the seat of the president. The seat of the president is the role that forecasts the vision, the plan to accomplish, and to carry that out. If you started this because of your passion for the program, you don't want to be the president, then get somebody else to do the president, or just rest in knowing you're going to pay for this whole thing by yourself. Just settle that. You are going to get more yeses than nos every single time. Guarantee. And when you share your result properly, you won't even have to ask for help. They will say, what can I do to help? I like that. I want to be involved. How can I be involved? But you've got to cast the vision. You've got to cast the vision for how much does it cost? Who needs to be involved? I want to know, how much time are you all spending every single day thinking about the program versus how much time you are spending every day thinking about the future of the organization? That's going to be telling.
Before I met you, it was the program. But I would say the past past couple weeks, week and a half, it's been the vision. It's been, I was telling my vice president, I was like, I got to get out of the day to day because I got to be the one, I have to lead this. Where are we going? I've already made my goals for the rest of this year and next year. Where is PGP going? What is the vision? Because what pushed me to do that, set aside from you, is I had to conduct these interviews for my sisterhood guides. And I'm not about to be in a meeting where I can't even tell them what the vision is and bringing them into this organization. So before you, it was the programs, but now it's all hardcore, the vision and where are we going, and me stepping out of the day to day and leading this organization.
Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Lady Crystal, how did your event go this week?
Exciting, exciting. I met so many mommies.
What? Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
No, I'm not. I couldn't wait to show you this. I was like, wait till Jen see it. Wait till Jen see it. Oh my God. Okay, Jana, you can tag in because I didn't buy any plants. I just want to
Oh
throw it out
my
there. We have an agreement
God.
about plants.
Right?
Right, no plans for me.
Jen, you will be proud. You will be proud, Jen. She was president, and I told her so many times on Saturday just how proud I was of her. She had to fight
Oh man,
I think I'm losing you, Jen. Jen, I'm losing you.
We don't hear you. We're not hearing you.
Oh, can you? Is it? I think it's where I am.
That's better. That's better.
Okay, it's better now. Go ahead, G.
She was, I was so proud of her, Jen, and I told her that I was going to tell you. She got from behind the table. She talked to the mommy. She went to talk to everybody that was there. I mean, we got card after card after card from the mommies that needed help. It was amazing. She was able to network with people in the community that share like visions that we can partner. She got invited to a speaking engagement in September from one of the other nonprofits. She did her thing, Jen. You would be proud. The class really helped her, and it helped me see her role and what I need to do with the rest of the board. We were very proud of her on Saturday.
I am so happy. I'm so happy. Talk about it, Crystal. You brag, girl. You earned it.
I just kept saying, man, Jen is pushing me. She is pushing me. I'm out here now, right? And so I went out there and I just started sharing with them. I was like, look, this is how my program can help you. This is what we can do. And I think it was the name too. And I think I told you, mommy, you can do it. That's the name God gave me, right? And just from that, and I just started pouring into them. I'm like, you can do this. And we're going to be talking about financial literacy. We're going to be talking about programs that's going to help you with job readiness. We want you to be a part of this program. And they were like, okay, well, how can we, what do I need to do? I was like, here you go. Information sheet. So they were like, yeah, send it to me. And I was like, we're doing a launch. We're going to do a big thing in October. Want you to be a part, and just started explaining to. And then I just started going to the vendors and telling everybody about what we do. I'm like, this is what we do. Because I think I was talking to you because I was like, okay, I do have someone that actually did what we told them to do. So I said, I do have impact, right? So once I got past that, I was like, oh, we have impact. We're impacting ladies. This is what we're doing. And I started sharing with them, and it was just like, I left with my mouth open, like, God, you did this. And I was like, Jen would be like, okay, Crystal, because I didn't talk about no book bags. I ain't talking about no diapers. I ain't talking about no Christmas program. I talked about this program. You need to get into this program. And this is what this program is going to do for you. And this is how you're going to be better. This is how you're going to better the community, your child. I kept relating. I was like, if I can equip you, you can equip him. And I was like, and this is what my program does. And they were like, well, how can we sign up? I want to be a part. And so I'm excited. I wasn't program director. I was president.
That's what's up. And it wasn't hard. Can you tell me it wasn't hard, Crystal?
It wasn't hard. I was every mommy, I was hugging them, and I was just like, look, you need my program. You need my program. So I was excited to be out in the community, telling people about it. And then I ended up collaborating with another nonprofit that's doing something similar to what I'm doing. And so she was like, well, what can I do to help you? And I was like, here we go. This is what Jen said. This is what Jen said. So yeah, so we got off the phone with her right before we had your meeting. And she's like, whatever you need, I'm here.
Wow.
And she was like, I'll tell you my contacts and I'll give them to you and we'll just make it happen. And I was like, I'm gonna make this happen. It's happening. I told G, I said, look, we in it. We in it now. So here we go. Yeah.
I
But
am
thank you.
proud of you. I
Thank
am
you for
proud
pushing
of
me.
you.
I don't know how many times she done dropped the mic on me. I'm telling you. Like, Crystal, get rid of the activity. I'm like, Jen, the kids need the book bags. Get rid of it.
And you're welcome. And you're welcome. I told you the truth, honey. I told you the truth.
Yeah. You always have. You always will. And I appreciate that because I needed it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I woke up thinking about you too. I said, today I get a report from Crystal to see how Saturday went. And so I'm glad to see. Let me see that stack again. Look at that. That's gotta be what? Almost 50 or more?
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. 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 It was over 300 families there. So yeah, I'm excited.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now listen, I want you all to know that this activity is not a respecter of person. You understand? Everybody can have the same result, like the plague. Exactly. It is guaranteed. Okay? It's guaranteed. I promise you. You all do what I tell you to do. Guaranteed. You will get the results. Guaranteed. So you look at Crystal, you celebrate her today, and tomorrow we celebrate you. Okay? No one gets left. Everybody getting across this room. Everybody is getting across the room. All right? You do the work, and the work will give you the results. What's the work? Talking about your impact, talking about why what you do was important. We're not begging. I want you to get that out of your mind. No one is going to reject you. Get that out of your mind. You're already the president. You don't have to step into it. Your name is on the line somewhere. You're already the president. Now walk in that. It's not about money. We don't go into any space talking about what can I get? What can I get? What can I get? That's creepy. We walk into the room saying, what do we give? We give result. We give change. We give solution. And they say, what can I do to help? Well, these are our goals. Over the next 90, 60 days, we need to raise $10,000. We need this much in kind. We're looking for this type of, tell them what you need. They're going to make their own decision. That ain't none of our business. What they got in their pocket is none of our business. How much they can give is none of our business. What is our business? Our business is sharing our result. That's our business. That's your job as the president, is market your result. You don't have to convince anybody. You just share. They're going to do whatever they want to do. That ain't none of your business. Okay? Any comments? Any thoughts? Any comments? Any thoughts? All right. This is what I see you, Kay. Go ahead.
I think I'll be talking too much, but it don't matter. Okay, so I just want to say congratulations again. And just thank you for sharing your success with us. Because the more that we share with each other, for me especially, I don't know why my camera not going on, but the more I'm getting to learn and also seeing that that I can do it too. So yes, thank you so much for sharing that, because thank you.
Yeah, this is not random. Everybody can get the same result. Everybody can. Okay, it's not going to skip over you. The ones that think, what if it doesn't happen for me? What if it will happen for everybody who does the work, guaranteed. Okay. What I want us to prepare for is the planning. I want you all to get into the mindset of planning. Okay. Planning. What is it that we need to have in place between now and the end of the year? And then what do we need to have in place for the first quarter? Programmatically, financially. For you, Crystal, it's going to be now going through this pile of names and leads and really finding out who is ready for the program, what are their specific needs, right? How can we get the greatest result out of this group? You get their testimonials, their stories, and their successes. That's going to be your billboard. That's going to be your evidence to the others that are not in it that what you're doing is working. And you're going to get other organizations that say, your program fits mine. Your program could help me, right? You could go down there and partner with social services. You could go down there and partner with other places where women are lined up, even at the shelters that say, listen, we don't have any space for these women, but they need help. You are that extension. Okay. So building out you've got your book, right? Everybody's got your book. Neff, your book is in the mail. Okay. Your new book is in the mail. So you now have every day, you've got this week, your planner, your daily planner. How much am I doing for program? How much am I doing for revenue generating? How much am I doing for follow-up? How much am I doing for, social media or my marketing or my messaging? What is on your planner? Is it all program related? Or is it organizational stuff, financial, board, marketing, donors? Crystal, if you already have a list of donors, right, from the length of your organization, I would send out a let's celebrate. I would let them know the success of this week. I would send them out photos if you've got those, just to keep them abreast of, listen, we are launching, we've got amazing women that are lined up to be in the program. We're excited about how we're going to end this year and go and bring them along, is what I'm saying. Okay, bring them along, keep them close so that they can see the buildup of evidence that you are doing the work. Keep them close so that when it comes time to telling them what you need, they already know what you need it for. All right. And that's for all of you. You all can have any cause to celebrate. We're not asking, we're celebrating. We're not asking, we're sharing the progress of the organization. Okay. So tomorrow, I want you guys to come in telling me, all right, Jen, I got my goals for this week. What are my specific goals? Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely. These are the areas that I'm spending my 45 minutes a day. Okay. And I want to start hearing about your financial plan. How much do I need? If you need help with figuring out what we need, if you need help with the budgeting piece, then we can cover that tomorrow. Okay. But I want you to know, what is it that you need first? What do I need? And then we could talk about how to get the numbers for that. All right. Any questions, any comments? Lady Bella, you're okay? I know she's at work. If you are when you listen to this replay, Lady Winter, we're missing you today. As well. Brother Calvin, he's on his way back. He's on his way back. Lady Mel, we're missing you today as well. All right. Lady Gina, you okay?
I am great, Jen.
I'm so proud of you. Thank you for holding up, Miss Jackson.
Always.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right.
I would like to say Gina was out there talking. She was out there talking to the parents as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was proud of her as well.
Yeah. Your board is going to be blown away.
Yeah.
I see you now.
Wasn't there another event this weekend, Miss Wallace?
Lady Bella, was your event this weekend?
She had her speaking.
Yes. Hey
How'd
y'all.
it go? Hey, y'all. I know you're at work. We see you. What's going on?
It was a great turnout. Very impactful. I received a lot of feedback, probably close to maybe like 7 prospects, 7 different
What?
people that want to get involved, donate, volunteer, etc. So it was a great turnout. I sent you the video, Jen.
When did you send it?
I sent it right before we got on the call.
Okay,
And I
so I'll go
sent you a
back.
long message with it.
I hope it was a good message, Lady Bella.
It was a great turnout. Great turnout. So many women were impacted by the speech. Yeah. It was a great turnout. So thank you. Thank you all for your support. Thank you, Jen, for your ongoing teachings. Because you may not think we listening, but we listening, ladies.
Your days. I wonder. Yay. I'm happy for you, Lady Bella. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I can't wait to listen to the video. And I'm just very happy that this is your
Thank you.
as well. This is your season.
Thank you.
This
Thank you.
Your program is necessary. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You got this. You got this. All right, y'all. Listen, let's start this week straight, strong, focused, strategic, mindful. Okay. I'm not going to use the rest of that phrase, but you know what I'm saying. let's get through this week as the president. Okay. Y'all walk in that. Walk in your celebrations, follow up, and everyone else that's watching, your turn is next. You got next. You got next. You got next. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Okay.